3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, you're welcome to the Real Caycee. So listen, I just got back from the YouTube Creator Collective event in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and guess what? I brought back jams. For this trip, my luggage was vibes and inshallah, my favorite people, that's you guys, and zero expectations because I didn't know what I was gonna come to. I walked into this restaurant full of creative geniuses, lots of subscribers, and honestly I felt a little bit small because I only have like 200 subscribers. What am I even doing here? But I honestly ended up feeling all kinds of inspired, feeling pumped up and motivated to show up for you guys continuously. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I learned from that event and why you should continue to show up like the star that you are. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the vibes. Portsmouth is an adorable town. I didn't really get much time to explore it. Yes, I know that's a crazy thing for a travel content creator to even say, but we shall be back there again. The event itself wasn't what I expected, like the ones in Dallas or Jersey City or New York even. You know, those are big city ones. It's Portsmouth, New Hampshire, so it's
Hold up.
New Hampshire? Sorry, I'm butchering the name. But it was more intimate. There was honestly less than 40 of us, and that made it even more special. It wasn't like those big events where there's food and you be picking it up on your plate and be munching on while trying to mingle with people. That's not what that was. This one was intimate and laid back. It was a restaurant, so you could order however many course dinner you want, desserts, order as much drinks as you want. And you know, it was more bougie in an intimate but also casual way. I don't know if that makes sense, but man, that's just what it was. And it made you feel right at home. It made you feel like you belong, no matter whether you have 700k or 1 million or 200 subscribers. Now let's get into the 4 tips that I took away from this event. The first one that stood out to me was don't wait to feel ready. Something that one of the creators said stuck with me, and that was, your audience finds you while you grow, not while you're perfect. And it really spoke to my soul. You don't need fancy gear, fancy lighting, fancy camera to get started. You don't even need to know how to edit video. Just have motivation, have a topic, something you want to show or talk about, and show up. Your initial videos may be cringy and not what you want, but guess what? At some point in the future, when you look back at those cringy videos and you're like, eesh, it would genuinely be beautiful to have seen yourself start at one point and be at another point. You know, it's gonna be a beautiful journey. So with 0 subscribers, 200, 2000, or no support, no camera, whatever it is, just show up. Okay, show up as you are. Growth doesn't come after perfection. It comes from showing up anyway. Okay, so let's go, show up. Yeah, now that you're motivated, let's walk into the next tip. The second tip is don't just upload and walk away. We know you are motivated. I know I've told you you don't need anything, so just come. But don't just upload a video and walk away. You know, you want people to see your video. You have to inch your video to them, or you push them closer to your video. However way, you know, bring the two together. Your content or your video, the audience. Make a pairing. Some examples of ways that I learned at that event to take it a notch further than just uploading is to, you know, use your other social media. Okay, post it on your story. It doesn't have to, you don't post obviously the full video on your story, but you know, a little trailer. You know, even movies do it. Think of movies before they release a movie. They have a trailer, they show you the action portion, they show you the point where you have that curiosity. That's what you should do for your videos as well. Post some part of it that's, you know, interesting. Do you have bloopers were you making mistakes when you were filming? Bring it, put it on your story, put it there, let people see it, let people be curious about it, let people laugh. That's what will call them to your content. And I'm not even done. When people comment on your content, engage with them. Don't just drop one word, say thanks and walk away. Say more. Oh, I didn't even know that would land. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, you know, have that conversation with people. That's what will keep them on your channel. YouTube wants to keep people on YouTube. So if you're doing that, they will continue to suggest your content. They will continue to push your content out there. Now let's talk about a third tip, because it's actually very important, and that is community over competition. Being a YouTuber is not your competition. Even if someone is in the same niche as you, trust me, they are not your competition. There's enough space for everyone to show up with their own uniqueness, you know. At the Creator Collective event, I firsthand saw people collaborating, people planning how they could even collaborate, and it was nice, it was beautiful. You think that you're a travel vlogger, there's no possible way you can collaborate with someone in a different niche. It's a lie. It's a lie. I saw people with the disparity between their content is vast, but they made it work. And that's what creativity is all about. That's what shows you're a creative person, that you can pick this things that are different or things that are nothing and make magic out of it. That's what makes you a creator, a creative. Don't overthink it at all. Collaborate with someone, share tips, what's working for you, share with them, because they are not your competition, they are your community. They are people who are going to help you grow. Don't be afraid to even be in their comment sections and hyping them up. Don't be afraid to subscribe to people that you like. You know, hype each other up. They hype you, you hype them. You know, it would bring more visibility to your content, to your channel. And you might not know, their audience might find something they like on your channel. So, you know, you're sharing audience. Now let's get into the fourth and final tip, even though that's not the end of all the tips in the world. But listen, so you've showed up, you've connected, you know, you've collaborated, you've done the things that I'm talking about, right? But you know, somehow your video is not getting there, it's not really pulling traction. It could just be your thumbnail. And this is something that somebody called out to me, even because they looked at my profile. You know, at the events, people also look at your profile and give you feedback. One thing that people pointed out to me was thumbnail. Your thumbnail is like a movie poster. It's like the first thing that people will see before they get into the forest. It can't just be, oh, that's nice type of poster. It has to give that, what's going on there? Curious. This content is calling me. It needs to make people feel something. So using facial expressions, bold contrast, colors, even the type of fonts you're using, all that comes into play. And trust me, you actually don't need to be a graphic designer. I know the way I'm saying it, it sounds like, I need graphic designing skills. You don't. Think about what you want your audience to feel to watch your content. And it could be something very simple. Your facial expression at the forefront, enough. And also, don't be afraid to go back and switch your thumbnails. Even right now, you can go back and change a thumbnail from a video from 3 years ago. Sometimes just those little tweaks and changes can wake up your content. It may be 3 years ago, maybe no one has clicked it, but if you do that, you make that change, someone will click your video again and say, let your thumbnail stir something in people. Don't let it be just a wall. If it's just a wallpaper, people wouldn't want to click on it. Remember that, okay? So yeah, this event literally gave me everything that I needed at the time that I needed it. I needed that motivation, and I honestly got it. I may only have 200 subscribers, but I'm showing up like it was 200k or 2 million. If you're watching this video and you're also someone who's looking to start a channel or start anything for that matter, it doesn't even have to be YouTube, take this as your sign to do it, to show up as you are. And whether you're here for the travel content, the vibes, or to watch me glow up, you're welcome. You're a part of this journey now, and there's nothing you can do. You are here, you're a part of this journey, so you have to come back. You have to come back again and check out my other content, which is actually my travel content. Check it out. You know, you might find some inspiration. Everybody needs some little razzle dazzle of travel in their life, so you know, take a look, see at some of the places I've reviewed and been. If you have any questions, use any of the videos and ask your question. But for now, if you have any questions about this event, how to even get started, how to get into going to brand event or something like that, feel free to ask in the comment section of this video. Like and subscribe to join me on my journey. Let's ride along on this motorcycle. Wear a helmet though, but let's ride along, okay? You don't need a big platform to make big moves. Take it from me or take it from somebody else. But I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm so blessed to have you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye bye.